Come on, you know what to do. Am I still offline? We will get to it. One day. Yep, still bad. I guess it's working now? No? It's user I see on here. I fucking knew it. No! Son of a bitch. Alright. I am going to attempt to stream, but I'm probably not going to be able to record this on YouTube because this is an issue. So we're going to just play it out, and hopefully it'll resolve itself. Honestly, after that butt whooping, I don't even know if I want to go any further. I do. What am I talking about? Of course I do. Come on. You can get up there. I see you up there, sir. Son of a bitch. I'll get it. I'll get it eventually. It's good to be back, although it's still acting kind of funny. At least, it seems like it's acting really glitchy today. It's kind of pretty bad. And when I say kind of, I mean really, really, really bad. Alright, so... I'm glad that it resolved itself slightly, but it's still not to the perfection I want. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to post this onto my YouTube channel, which sucks, because I really want to. Really makes me a little sad. Nice. I waited a whole hour. Well, maybe I waited a little less than an hour. My wife was like, well, if you're not going to stream, then come and cuddle me. I was like, gladly. I will do that for you. Alright, there's one flag down. Will this open for me? No? Fuck! There was that one flag that I didn't get. Yeah, I mean, I want her to be more proactive in the stream, but it seems like she's got some sort of shy issue, or she just doesn't want to be seen. I don't know what it is with her. She's so random sometimes. Sometimes she's in the mood to do it, sometimes she's not. But I can never catch her in the right mood. It's alright, though. I forgive her. Oh. That's my doggy alarm. But she's already out because my wife said that she would take care of the doggy for me while I'm streaming. Sweet giblets. I think my last flag is right here. Oh yeah. Alright, complete. Now I'm ready for the boss. Yeah, I mean the streaming channel that we have is named after both of us, and I told her, I was like, you know, it's kind of sad that only half the person on the channel is the one that's streaming most of the time. She's like, well, one day. Like, you mean never? But okay, it's fine. I love her anyway. I'll give her a pass because she looks so damn cute. She does every once in a while. She doesn't play as much as she used to. We used to play all sorts of games together. We played The Forest together. We played Monster Hunter together. We played quite a few games together. We even played some online MMORPGs too.
You've messed up my entertainment. In that case, I shall just have to improvise. With your dying screams.
Oh no!
Your screams will be music to my ears. Let's begin the performance.
I don't very much appreciate this guy poisoning me.
You'll need to do better than that if you want to bring down the great Gen-Dro.
Good to know. Ow. He is hitting me hard as fuck. Oof. Yeah, she's a working person. It does suck, but at the same time, I don't think she's like into it as much as she used to be.
That's enough festivity for today. It's high time I finished you.
I think you've done enough damage to me to last me a lifetime.
Absent at a time like this.
No! Damn it. Ah, he was so close. I had him just this much. No, I she is a workaholic, to be honest, but at the same time, she hates her job. So, like, it's kind of like it's a catch-22 with that. I do miss the times when we used to play together all the time, though. I really do. It's like my fondest memories of her are when we were actually gaming together and having a lot of fun. But it feels like now that we've got a house and stuff like that, the stresses of paying all our bills and making sure that the house is all good and the constant things that pop up throughout the day and the stresses of life. I don't know. I think it just wore her down to the point where now, whenever she has free time, she'd just rather watch TikTok videos and lay down and chill. She doesn't really want to... Because for her, it's not like the same for me, where gaming for me is relaxing. For her, it's more of an active kind of thing, so she just doesn't feel like doing it, because there's just too much going on. And she actually has to think hard, and I'm just more an instinctual player, and she's more of a I have to actually study what I'm doing and actually work hard on playing. So we're completely different gamers on that aspect, but like when we work together, we're fucking golden. I used to love, my favorite game to play with her was Monster Hunter. By all means, we had so much fucking fun doing that. She really was an angel, though. All right.
Your screams will be music to my ears. Let's begin the performance.
Come on. Damn it, man. It's getting close. Actually, she's the reason why I got into it, if I'm being completely honest. She's always supported my gaming since I met her. Like, so for me, when I was with my ex-wife, she hated my gaming, like obscenely hated my gaming to the point where she would just be downright abusive towards me about it. Damn it. But my wife has always been supportive about it since the beginning, but I told her firsthand what kind of person I was and that I like gaming a lot and I do it often. And she agreed to it. She never had an issue with it, thankfully. I actually made it from the skin of my teeth. Holy crap, that was hard. Please don't have a second form. Please don't have a second form. I don't think I can handle it anymore.
It has played on my mind ever since I saw you at Hulaguan Pass. But how could I forget how bravely you held yourself?
It's actually pretty nice. Honestly, I don't think I could be happier with anybody else.
Why do you
That's why I married her.
Gen-Dro?
Funny enough, I didn't ask her to marry me. She asked me to marry her. It was a reverse proposal because after that whole shindig with my ex-wife, I didn't want to get married again. So when she asked me, I was kind of hesitant. So I told her, I was like, let's play it off. I want to wait at least 5 years before we get married. And I think she asked me probably 2 years into our relationship.
You would betray
and then
me.
on the 7th year, I was like, all right, I give in. I will marry you. She proved to me that I can trust her and that she was never going to be indifferent about like my gaming or treat me poorly or anything like that. And she's stood by me through my back surgery, my leg surgery, injuries that happened that put me out of commission. She was there and she supported me through the whole thing.
Take her away.
And she never made me feel like shit. She was always supportive.
Time to leave.
So I said, you know what? I'll get married. There's no reason why I shouldn't get married to you.
What will he do with the elixir?
And we've been together ever
I
since.
simply follow General Lu's orders. Please, this way.
I mean, To this day, I don't think that there's ever been anybody who's supported me like she has. So I'm happy. She makes me happy. She's a pain in the ass, though. Let me tell you, she's a pain in the ass.
Thank you.
But I couldn't ask for a bigger pain in the
You
ass than
saved me
her.
yet again. I had to make sure.
Yeah, well,
But
I'm
at last,
cuffing
I'm
it.
convinced.
She's got a ring on her finger. So bright.
He was the person I always wanted to be like. To catch up to. And then he left without a farewell. I need to know why he set his sights on the elixir.
And to be honest, the craziest thing is, I mean, I have a nest egg for my injuries, but she does not have an issue with me being a stay-at-home streamer. She actually supports me and she wants me to succeed and actually build on my streaming content. So, I mean, and
but there's no one
being a streamer or any kind of online individual, it's kind of like it's kind of hard to do and get into and actually make anything out of it. And she knows this. She's very well aware of it, and she still supports me in this endeavor, which is actually very surprising to me. Because, I mean, the chances of me actually making money out of being a streamer are slim to none. But she's willing to give me the opportunity to try.
When it comes to being stubborn, even my brother cannot best me.
And that speaks volumes about how she is. She's a very loving, giving person.
He survived. I hope the day will come when we can train together once more.
No, not many people can. But to be fair, if she had a dream or a passion like mine, I would do the same for her. When we first got together, let's see, let's say she was 19 at the time when we first, 19 or 20? I think she was 20 or turning 20. When we first got together, she was actually, before we started dating, she was actually married to somebody because she married at a very young age to this guy. And this guy, and I'm not going to try to throw him under the bus, he wasn't a very supportive husband. And he really basically used her and never helped her to get herself on her feet. She dropped out of school because of some issues with home and stuff like that. And basically she had nothing going for her. She had no education. She had nothing. And even though I barely was making any money at the time, I was like, it's fine. Quit your crap job. I want you to go to school or study, and I want you to at least get your GED and get yourself educated at least so that way you have doors opening as opposed to going in there and expecting to get a decent job with no education at all, because that's just not going to happen. It's going to affect her in a way that it's going to be ridiculous. She's never going to be able to even make a living off of it. And her job was horrible at the time. It was just crap. But for I think about a year, I worked and I paid for her way through, and I made sure that she was good. It wasn't a whole lot, but it was just enough that she can study for her GED and actually get her GED, which I'm thankful that she did, because she's a lot smarter than she gives herself credit for. She she actually managed to do it, and then she became a supervisor, and she did an amazing job. I knew she could. I had every bit of faith in her that she could be a supervisor, and she did wonders. And she got her name out there, and I mean, I supported her the whole way. I pushed her. I was like, you know what? It's okay to work as a regular worker. I'm sure it's stress free. I was like, but I really think because you have this workaholic personality where you just want to handle a whole bunch of things at once, I think you would thrive as a supervisor. And she did. She stopped being a supervisor after a while. She just got tired of it. But she did a fucking damn good job. I'm super proud of her. She actually did do very well. And if she becomes a supervisor again, I know she's going to be amazing at it. We moved, so obviously she basically left the supervising position, and now she's a regular worker. But she's making good money now, so she's able to support both of us while I chase after my dream. And I love how we can trade off with that, and we can both function and support each other in our dreams, our careers, just anything we want to do. We're always got each other's back, and that is the most important thing that I've seen in her and I in a relationship that anybody could ever fucking ask for. You know, it's not about sex. It's not about looking good all the damn time. It's not about anything superficial like that. It's about being there for each other, being each other's best friends, and knowing that we will always have each other's backs. If I had to stop streaming and help her support the household just randomly, I would do it in a heartbeat. I would definitely, if she needed me to, I would drop everything I was doing and I would help her in any way, shape, or form. And that's the kind of relationship we have. And I think it's probably the best thing I've ever had in my life. We'll probably be that couple that we'll sit there and pick at each other. We'll probably pick at each other, talk shit to each other, because we do, but we'll always have each other's backs no matter what. Yeah, I mean, she was my goal.
So,
And, you know, it's funny you should say that. She was the person I was looking forward to being. She was the type of person I've always wanted in my life, and I'm glad I found her. It took me, you know, 2 divorces. What was it, like 31 when I met her? It took that long, and she was younger than me. Like, she's 10 years younger than me, almost 11. And I never thought that I would find somebody like that and somebody that much younger than me, because you would think we had nothing in common. But when we got to talk to each other, we had a lot in common. Her tastes weren't even that different from mine. It was very weird. Like it's like she has an old soul. So we love the same things, and we have the same like sense of humor. Hers is a little darker though. I will give her that. She does have a dark sense of humor, but we still laugh about the same shit. So I felt the connection with her more so than I had with somebody who was within 2 years of my age group. I honestly was kind of apprehensive at first about it, but the more I got to know her, the more I fell in love with her. And because I'm immature as fuck and she was younger, it worked perfectly. Like, it was like a match made in heaven. Now I think she's a little bit more mature than me. She's growing up so fast.
You live up to your name, Lu Bu. Is this all the great South
And she's so much smarter than when I first met her. Holy shit. Like, she's become so witty and so knowledgeable about things. It actually takes me back. She's always working, so whenever we do spend time with each other, it takes me back a little bit, because I'm just like, holy shit. You know, I notice how much smarter she has gotten over the years and how more adjusted she is as a person, as opposed to what she was when we were first. She was a mess when we first met. So, I mean, I'm proud of her. I am super proud of how far she's gotten. And I couldn't ask for a better wife. She's the fucking best. What do we got here?
I am Jun Yu, General Cao's advisor. Initially, Colonel Shaw
I hope it continues this way. Because in this world and the way things are going right now, it's only going to get harder and harder. And if you don't have somebody in your corner, it's going to be fucking rough.
I don't mind having you
super fucking rough.
as long as you pull your weight.
She's all I got, really. Looks like we have some stuff that we can do. Ooh, excuse me. Battle of Zhongjuan is now available. Well, that's fantabulous. Not that I would want to touch that. Holy shit, 79? Let's see. Let's go to the Hidden Village and upgrade my weapon. I do have some extreme respect for you, though, Red Emblem, because honestly, being a single mom's fucking hard. I know, because I grew up with a single mother my whole life, and she was definitely she had a lot of shit on her plate. What's up, sweetheart? Hey, Choco girl. Hey, Choco girl. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. The kitties. What's up, boo boo? My ear's free. I'll have to see if, like, I have to basically supervise her to find out if, and then, well, I'm gonna take her to the vet on Monday, so I'll see what's going on with her. She probably has an itchy butt. Well, I took her on 2 walks today. Maybe she's just exhausted physically. I don't think she injured herself, so it's probably not it. I'll have to do some research on it, and then I'll talk to the vet about it on Monday when I take her in for her shots. No, it's fine. I mean, I'm okay. I'm concerned about it too, so we'll definitely, I'll definitely check in with the vet tomorrow, and not tomorrow, Monday, and we'll figure it out. Okay, honey? I'll close it for you, sweetheart. Oh. All right. What was I doing? Oh yeah, upgrading my weapons and armor. Hey, Red Emblem, do you have any idea why my dog would be dragging her feet? I guess is what was going on. You have a dog, so I figured I'd ask. Like her back leg, she was dragging that, and my wife was a little worried about it. I've never seen her do it personally, so I don't know exactly how it looks.
Maybe I'm overworking.
Overworking? You haven't done shit. What are you talking about overworking? I thought I got some rank 7 steel. I guess I'll upgrade my armor? Sweet niblets. Oh, that's unfortunate. I could have sworn I picked up some level 7 steel. I thought so. Yes, pick up the devil. I thought so too. I did take her out an extra walk. I'm trying to get her exhausted because she's so hyper. Obviously, because she's a border collie. So I thought like giving her an extra exercise period today would maybe help her calm down, so she's not so hyper and making rounds around the house and possibly get injured. Because I don't want her to run into anything or break anything. Because she's quite the hyper girl when she wants to be. She gets these spurts of energy. Today she didn't do it, but I did take her on 2 30-minute long walks, which I thought would be fine because she's I like to keep her active anyway. I just wanted to test it out.
Everyone here
So it might have something to do with me exercising her a little bit more than usual.
Master Dro's virtuous ways, to be sure.
Possibly, I'm not sure.
I can scarce.
really have no interest in anything that woman said.
Something you wanna...
Oh, I thought I got more. I was binging a lot of people today.
Don't ever forget the value of your life.
I won't. Alright, let's see where we're at. There's a lot of stuff on here. Damn, I unlocked all those quests? That today. But I'll definitely keep an eye out just to make sure. She's really weird, because, like, I've had dogs before, but with her, it's been a whole entirely new experience. Because I've never had a border collie before. I had a pit, and my pit was a dumb dog, but, like, you could pretty much... He was on it. It was kind of like his reactions and his bodily movements kind of betrayed how he is feeling for the day. She's a little different, and she acts weird. Her instincts are weird. Like, whenever she feels playful, she'll, like, get down low on the front, but her butt will be up in the air, kind of stuff. Like, and that's just an example of the things she does. If she gets a little crazy sometimes, she'll start trying to bite the leash and go nuts. And she doesn't normally do that, but sometimes she just gets in those fits where she does. So she's very weird. And then, like, she doesn't like things that are faster than her. She hates things that are faster than her. It pisses her off. And she will chase it. So, like, it's very hard to pinpoint things going on with her mentally. And like, I can tell when she's, like, when her ears prick up like this, that's when she's starting to feel wild. Like, she doesn't normally keep her ears up. And when they look like bunny ears, she's just, you know that shit's about to go down. Like, she's in a bitey mood. And she's going to do something she's not supposed to. I usually can tell, and she won't listen to me on any kind of recalls when her ears are perked up like that. So that is one thing I noticed. Yeah, they do. Very fucking weird. So I'm learning as I go. Sometimes she'll get really pissy with me because she can't herd me like she wants to, and she'll just dead limp my ass, like straight up. No, I'm not fucking going anywhere, and just lay down, and she won't budge. I have to literally pick her ass up to move, and I'm just like, you motherfucker. I was like, you're going to listen to me despite how you're feeling right now, because you are a dog. I am your owner. You will listen. And she understands that now. Sometimes she'll get her moods, but for the most part, if I give her a certain tone, a more commanding tone, she'll basically be like, all right, fine, I don't want to hear that. I don't want you to be mad at me, so I'll just do what you ask. But it's a battle of personalities between me and her sometimes. She definitely can be a pain in the ass. But we have hard floor. It might be the hard floor. She does, like I said, she does run around a lot. But only because I only let her out because I don't want to give her too much freedom. I want her to be outside most of the time when we take her out. But when she's inside, she's probably inside for about 15 minutes. And that's when we feed her and we do training time, or we want to do some cuddle time. We'll have her inside for that. But you know how she's a puppy. She just wants to run around and do that. So I tried to limit that as much as possible and keep her outside. Obviously, I'm supervising her and I keep her on a leash. I don't believe, and other people have different viewpoints. I don't believe in letting your dog run around the yard for too long by themselves, especially when they're puppies. Because I kind of want to nip bad behavior in the
Some of
bud.
the girls I danced with apparently haven't escaped yet. We must hurry and find them.
Alright, I'm rescuing some chicks. Gotcha. Hello. But I'll definitely look into the hip thing. If she's having issues with her back legs, it could be, you could be right on the money with that. Because I do play fetch with her when we're inside. I might have to just keep that as an outside activity. Yeah. For her, I had to get some doggy insurance because I had this feeling that she was going to cost me an arm and a leg anyway. Shit. And giving her hip surgery at this early an age would suck. Suck so hard. We have put I might have to put more. We have put carpets on her, like a runway, basically, for her to run around in. We have carpet everywhere, and I'm hoping that helps. But yeah, I can imagine hardwood floors are a pain. It's even, she slides worse when she hasn't had her nails clipped. Because you can actually see her slide off her nails quite a bit. Alright, where are we going? I have no clue where the hell we're going. Ooh, you know what? We've gotten her used to wearing clothes, so I could probably get her used to the, like doggy shoes. That's a good idea. I thought that thing was going to explode. You know, that's a really good fucking idea. I'm glad I asked you about it. Doggy shoes. Yeah. And you know, we live in the South, so it probably helping for her paw pads too when the concrete gets hot, and the pavement too. She might enjoy that more so than walking on hot pavement. Oh no, you're not going to shoot magic at me, sir. Alrighty. So far, so good. Well, what age did you start getting your dog used to the dog shoes? I'm hoping that she's not too old for it. My wife also suggests getting her muzzle trained too, but we haven't bought the muzzle yet. And I claim this in the name of Andromeda!
We broke the enemy's formation. Let's keep this up. We might be heading for trouble here.
I'm still working on socializing my dog to cars. She still hates cars. She still straight up hates cars. So much. Words cannot describe her hatred of vehicles. Not the side eye. Oh man, I didn't realize how much side eye I got from her, from my dog, until I actually started paying attention, because I started reading up on it, like dogs kind of giving you the side eye, giving mostly breeders side eyes whenever they don't like something from a breeder, like bats and stuff like that. They give the side eye, and that's basically your indication they don't like what you're doing and they want you to stop. Or they just look at you with judgmental eyes. My dog gives me a lot of side eye, like repeatedly. And I have a habit of talking to her, which I know like a lot of trainers say that you shouldn't talk to your dogs, like have conversations with them. But I mean, I just can't help it. I'm just like, the hell are you looking at me like that for? What'd I do? What did I do that could possibly... I chill out your damn mind. You know, at first, initially, Ophelia did not like bats at all. But I think the thing she hated the most that I was trying to get her used to was the dryer incident. Like, she's a lot more used to bats, but she doesn't want to stay too long. She kind of just wants to be in there for the most 10 minutes. She doesn't want to be in there any longer than that. But the one thing that I got her used to, which I thought was kind of crazy, how violent she got with the hairdryer was drying her off. I mean, I did the tower dry, but she's like a long-haired dog. So I wanted to at least get as much drying off with the hairdryer after the tower dry, because it was during the winter when I started getting her used to it, so I didn't want her to get sick or freeze to death or anything like that. But it took me, God, like 4 tries to get her used to it. I had her sniff it, the whole nine, just trying to get her socialized with it. I even put it at a low setting starting off. And just recently she's been okay with it, but man, she hated I bet you didn't. Huskies have a personality, man. I can only imagine what you had to go through when your husky was a puppy. Oh no, wizard power. Come on, this way. Listen here, fucker. Give me an attitude. What was I talking about? Concentrate on killing this thing. Well, I have the time, I just don't have the energy. I've gotten too old for my britches. Too old for that shit right now. Honestly, I kind of wish that my wife did some research before she got the border collie, because that fucker, oh my god. I love Ophelia, but she can be a little much. I'm too old for that shit. Should have got me a lazy ass dog, like a Great Dane just have one really lazy, relaxed dog who just wants to sleep all the time. I've had to, my throwing arm has gotten so much better from playing fetch all the time or playing with the flute toy because I have to basically, she likes to chase things, so I'm just like constantly chasing her around. I spend so much time just being active. When she's up, you know it, because it's just, you're not going to get even any kind of personal time whatsoever. I mean, Huskies are pretty fucking huge too, though. So I mean, it's not like Huskies are smaller, that much smaller than a Great Dane, for sure. They're pretty big. But I will tell you one thing: I would not be the one that be fuck around and find out, because yeah. Pissing off a dog that size, I always thought to myself, like, you know, it would be nice to do a rescue, but if I was to rescue a dog, it would have to be a dog smaller than me. It would have to be. If I ever did a rescue dog, that dog has to be small, like, not Chihuahua small, but just small. I can't. Not as big as the worst. Yeah, Great Danes are pretty fucking huge. Could you imagine if you were being dragged around on a walk, taking a fucking big ass Great Dane on a walk, and it was a puller? Whew. The back pains that I already have back pains from my dog dragging me around now. And she's not even fully grown. I can only imagine what a Great Dane would be like. It'd be fucking rough. Oh man. I'm sure it would be a treat to watch though. I'm sure that you could probably make quite a bit of a video of you getting dragged around. Get insta-popular with that video. Holy crap, that would be too funny. Just watching your short ass just getting fucking hauled around. Dog's like literally up to your chin.
See.
If you have sons, they're probably going to be bigger than you. But you know what they say about shorter people? They have more fight to them. They're usually more aggressive than most people. Most giants are gentle unless you fuck around and find out.
This can be a challenge. Don't get careless.
I believe dogs are the same way.
Wasn't such a challenge after all, was it?
If I'm being completely honest, though, I'm scared, like, of pushing the boundaries of my dog, of my basically master and dog relationship. Like, I'm scared because I know the kind of breed that I have. They don't fuck around when they get older, and they look vicious. I'm scared, like, when she's older, that she might fuck me up if I push too hard on our training. I'm like scared to death that I might get mauled. I heard stories of that shit. I hope that, like, because my dog right now, she's very sweet, very loving. I mean, she does get a little rambunctious, but you know, she just loves people. And whenever she wakes up in the morning and I take her out of her crate, she just hops on me and gives me kisses and all the other things. And that's what scares me is that, like, I'm a very strict person when it comes to her. Like, I don't fuck around and find out. Like, I nip it in the bud right then and there.
Unnerving tea.
So I come off as mean, but at the same time, like, if she does what she's supposed to, I'm very loving. I give her treats. She's very spoiled. She gets whatever she wants, no matter what. But if she crosses me or if she does not follow command, she will be punished. Now, I don't hit her or anything like that because I don't believe in hitting my dog. But I will send her ass straight to the fucking crate and let her sit in there for 15 fucking minutes until, you know, she learns that, hey, that's not okay. But I'm worried that as she gets older, if I try to put her in the crate for 15 minutes for a timeout, she'll just, you know, as soon as I let her out, bite my fucking hand. Like, that scares me. Like, I'm not sure how she's going to be when she's older. She's still growing, so... And she's already fucking heavy. And, like, when she chases cars and I have to basically stop her from running into the road, she damn near pulls my damn arm off. So she's strong. She's a very strong dog. Probably doesn't help that I exercise her regularly, but, you know. Oh, shit. I think I'm about to hit a boss fight. Alright, let's do this.
Just a little more and victory is ours.
One time I was on the cell phone, speaking of jellyfish, one time I was on my cell phone just checking out my videos, seeing the status of the YouTube, see if it was posted correctly or not. And I was basically holding her on the leash, and she's got full range of the yard, but I don't want her to run and chase cars, so I'm very careful to make sure she stays on the leash at all times, because she will run after that thing. And I didn't notice the truck or like that usually goes to the horse ranch by my house. I didn't notice the truck there. And generally, when I do, I brace myself because I know what's going to happen. She's going to go and lunge for it. And I didn't brace that time, and she literally pulled my arm out of the socket, and thankfully it popped right back in. But she pulled so hard. I mean, this pain just radiated all over my shoulder, and I damn near like lost the leash. I was like, holy fuck, dude. Like, and she's only like 5 months old, and I thought she was going to rip my arms off. I'm like, God damn, woman. Shit. Like, chill out. It's just a truck. Wasn't even going 20 miles per hour. And I'm trying to teach her to heel. And I don't know if you have an issue with this as much as I do, and I don't know really how to go about it. But like, she's well trained at home. Inside the house, she follows commands one after another. She's very good. She snaps. She when you call her, she looks right in your eyes. She doesn't give me issues at home. But as soon as she's outside, it's like she takes all that training and pisses it in the wind. Like, I have to get really loud with her for her to actually follow commands. And sometimes she doesn't even do that. So when we're on walks, she's a puller. She pulls super fucking hard too. So I honestly don't know if she is overstimulated. I heard that's a thing. I don't know if she's overstimulated or not, but she will not fucking heal to save her life. At home, if I say heal, she's right there next to me. Like, she's at attention. She's ready to follow me, and she will. And I can make a full circle and back up, and she'll follow me. But outside, fuck that training. She's like, fuck you and everything that you stand for. I'm outside. This is my territory. You're not going to tell me what the fuck to do. And she will just do whatever the fuck she wants. And I have tried to do the treats, but she doesn't even care about the treats. She loves treats when we're in the house, but outside, if I try to train her, the treats, she'll just sniff it, look away, and fucking go off on her business. She does not give a flying fuck. It's like she just turns wild animal as soon as she's outside. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell is going on with her at that point. I'm just like, so for me, when we're going on walks, I hate to do it, but I have to put her on like a what do you call those? Damn, I know the name of it. A slip leash. I have to put her on a slip leash because if I don't, she will literally drag me everywhere. She will literally drag me all over the fucking place. She will not heed the commands. She's harness trained, but only to the point where she doesn't mind the harness. It doesn't bother her. She likes the harness. She doesn't fight me when I'm putting it on. And she's completely okay with having it on all the time because she even wears it inside the house sometimes, and she doesn't even let me even take it off of her. She just runs off to go and play with her toys. But I have to give her a slip leash, or else she will literally fucking take off and keep going. She will drag me all across the yard if I don't put a slip leash on her. And I hate using it because I know I'm putting it on right, but just the idea of something putting pressure on her really bothers me. I hate it. It makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm hurting my dog. I really do. Even if I do it right, it's still, there's just something about the slip leash that really just rubs me the wrong way. But I don't want to do a shock collar. I really, really don't want to do a shock collar. But sometimes she doesn't even give a fuck about that slip leash. She will choke herself out for that car. She will come after that car like she just like, I don't like you. I don't want you around me. Fuck you, car. I will eat you. That's how she is. She is a different breed, I tell you. And she just barks. Now, I have noticed, like, she has different types of barks. No, that's the thing. Like, and I try to be relaxed around vehicles, like, because I know with the slip leash, she feels every kind of emotion that I feel just on the tension that I'm giving her. So I try to be relaxed around vehicles, but I'm always like when we're walking, I always try to move out of the way and make sure that the distance between her and the vehicle is optimal so she doesn't get in the way or accidentally hit the vehicle. But as she, like, I don't know what it is, but like she just hates them so fucking much. She loves riding in the fucking car, like, and she's okay. She, like, when we're in the car and we're driving around, she's okay with it. She doesn't bark at other vehicles while we're in the car. It's just when we're on the ground. She does not fucking like it. She's just really, and I guess maybe it's a territory thing. I don't know what it is about her. I mean, she's a herding dog, so I kind of figured there would be something different about her, but that's the one thing that I had with my other dogs. They were never like that with the car. And I even had a dog that, you know, got tapped by a car, and she was still fine with it. She's like, yeah, it's whatever. She's never been hit. Nothing. The car has never done anything wrong to her. She just hates it. She's like, fuck that car. Hey there, buddy. I think we have a problem. That guy shooting stuff at me. She does cry whenever we're outside because I usually see my wife off. It's kind of our thing, and I usually go out and I give her a kiss and I tell her to be safe. And we have our own little ritual when she leaves. I always want to walk my wife out whenever she goes to work. But you know, Ophelia obviously is with me during that time, and she has a different bark when she leaves. It's more of a cry than a bark. It's a bark cry, I guess you can call it. She's upset, and you know she is. She reacts very differently. Because I believe, for whatever reason, she's really attached to herself to my wife. More so than me, and I spend way more time with her than anything, but when it comes to my wife, she loves my wife to the utmost. There's nobody that she'd rather be with than my wife. Which I get a little offended about that, but it's fine. It's my wife. It's whatever. I mean, it's a possibility. I mean, dogs aren't that smart, so it could be that she thinks that way. I mean, obviously that's crazy talk, but I guess I can't really think logically when it comes to Ophelia, because Ophelia just does things that I'm just like, why? Why? In what world did that ever seem to you like that was a good idea in any way, shape, or form? That's basically the thought process I have in my head every time I deal with her. I don't know, it's a possibility. Yeah, there was a lot of times. I mean, because my wife works a lot, and Ophelia is always by my side. Especially when she was a puppy, she was always by my side. We rarely leave her home alone, and when we do, it's usually during the times where it's her nap time. But she stays in the game room with me, so she like the entrance is far away from the game room. It'll take me, you know, about a half a minute just to get to the front door from here. I don't know. There's a possibility. I know she just doesn't like it though. Shit. I don't know what it is. Well, my wife wasn't working yet. She had the job when we first got the puppy, because we got the puppy as soon as we moved, like probably a week after we moved to our new house. We got the puppy because we finally had a place that we can actually own a dog. Because my wife always wanted a dog since the beginning of our relationship. She always wanted one. So I said, well, when we get a house, we'll get a dog. That was the promise I made to her. Despite how I felt about it, I told her that's fine, we'll get a dog as soon as we move. So I kept the promise. Fucking thing. Shit. Damn it. So she did get to spend a lot of time when she was a baby with my wife. And my wife was the first one after she got taken from home that she spent time with. So, I mean, she just connected with my wife immediately after she came home with us. I drove us home, and she basically stayed with my wife because, you know, we didn't have, we weren't prepared like we should have been with with like basically a dog carrier. So she, on her way home, she was basically with the dog the whole time. So that was probably around the time she connected.
Being bested by a demon is a disgrace I won't soon forget. That's twice you have come to my aid. You have my deepest gratitude.
Well, you're welcome. Well, you're welcome. Still a little jelly though. Just a little bit. I'm just a little jelly that she loves my wife more. She definitely bonds with her. She bonds with me. She's still happy to see me, but you could tell the relationship difference between me and her. Like when I brush my dog's hair, when I brush my dog's hair, she's like I don't know, she's rambunctious. She just wants to play with me. When my wife brushes her, she's just calm, relaxed. Doesn't I mean I think she thinks of me as a chew toy sometimes. Just like all she wants to do when I'm around is play, which I do play with her a lot, but when she likes to cuddle with my wife. She plays with my wife, but she likes to cuddle more with her than she does with me. I know, I've tried to get her to cuddle. She doesn't. She might sit still for like 2 minutes and then she wants to play fetch. I also have. I don't know. She might. I mean, I guess my. I mean, cause seriously, my wife really, really wanted her. Really, really wanted her so badly. My wife loves the dog. Probably a lot more than I love Ophelia, and I mean that's saying something. I mean, she just always wanted to have a puppy, so she got it. Oh, you know what? My wife is going through. She does have a disorder. I don't want to speak on it online because I don't have her permission. But she does have a disorder, a mental disorder. She's not retarded or anything like that. But she is dealing with something. Spirit Crusher. Did somebody just invade me? I guess they're through that door. That makes sense. Possibility. Is this an actual player? Goodness gracious. Oh. I think they're fucking me up. Alright. This guy is obviously over leveled. I'm not feeling it right now. Damn it. Come on, die already. Well, that sucks. That sucks a lot. I don't know how I feel about that. I was barely touching him. And every time he did something to me, he was just dealing massive amount of damage. That was rough. Now can I fight my boss fight without having to worry about somebody invading me? I claim this in the name of me. Oh, glad I got that out of the way before it ended. That was so random. I've never been invaded before while I'm playing. If I'm being honest, I think they probably did something similar to like how Harry Potter portrays those jelly beans. They probably had all sorts of fucking flavors, and they had these people test them out. They had shit flavor even. They had all sorts of flavors. They were just trying to test out. Had like some guy in the lab saying, I like strawberry. Let's make strawberry ones. I know it tastes horrible now, but let's try taco flavored jelly beans. Ooh. Yeah, that's nasty. I don't think I could eat taco flavored jelly beans at all, now that I think about it. Oh, goodness. I don't even think I would have the balls to even try anything like that. Could you imagine just like, you're just like, oh, I'll try this out, and then the first thing you pick out and it tastes like straight fucking tire? Oh, man. Or vomit flavor. I know there's vomit flavored jelly beans too. For pranks.
Your heroics often remind me of a dragon. But what do you know of a true dragon? It is said that a dragon destined for the heavens first hides itself far from sight.
A lot of duels going on around here.
I wasn't expecting that. A frontal attack is not the way here.
I think you're right, buddy. I don't think you should be trying to come at me like that.
Don't think that you won just yet. The flame that burns within you is almost blinding. I have wholly
Do you kids give you
underestimated
nasty jelly beans for real?
Not many possess the power to reestablish order to this land. Think of what we could achieve if we were to unite our forces.
That's very mean of your kids. I guess I better end the stream because I think it's about... Oh, fuck that. I gotta end this stream because I gotta spend some time with my wife before I go to bed. But it was very, very nice chatting with you, Red Emblem. I'm glad you stuck around and waited for me to come back. It was awesome talking with you. Always a learning experience, especially when I talk to my viewers. There's an Indian guy that comes by and he watches, and I've learned a lot about Indian food and his culture and his laws. So definitely interesting. I love this streaming stuff, and I did enjoy this streaming with you. I hope I see you again. If you have time, come by and visit. It's a nighttime for me, so I am out of here. I will catch you guys later. I'll plug this in for you guys. For those of you on Twitch.tv, if you ever miss a stream, you can always catch me on YouTube. I post all my videos on there. And for those of you on YouTube, you can always check out my link down below. Check me out live. I'm always up for a chat. If I'm not like completely preoccupied with my battle, I'll be able to read it right then and there, or I'll just check back on my screen if I think I missed something. But yeah, that's it. Thanks guys for watching. I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye.